version of Dracula, Count Von Count.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love whatever the amount.
This movie is so heavily and widely inspirational in so many ways. What this movie did for the world of cinema and art in general is insane. What makes this movie and the original Nosferatu so fascinating is that they were filmed within several decades of the book being written, so the people living at the time could empathize with what the book represented. It makes them feel more authentic. The introductory credits to this movie have Batman in the background. Look at that and tell me it isn't Batman. So yes, everybody, I found the first image of Batman ever created. I don't care what Wikipedia says, this is the first Batman. This movie isn't entirely faithful to the novel. Renfield is sent to Castle Dracula instead of Jonathan, and then he accompanies Dracula on the ship from Transylvania to London. I love the scale of the castle's interior in this movie. It has cobwebs, debris, and candles everywhere, as well as its giant doors. It dwarfs the characters, and it's super spooky looking. There's an armadillo, and very fake bats. I expected to see a lot more rats, if I'm honest, and some wolves.
What's that? Running across the lawn. Looks like a huge dog. Or a wolf? A wolf?
Bela Lugosi as Dracula is astounding. I love how the movie zooms in on his face and uses light to focus on his piercing gaze. I wish they gave him sharp teeth though. The over-dramatization acting style was used often at the time, but it isn't in use much anymore. It makes watching old movies like this so fun.
We know how to save Miss Mina's soul, if not her life.
If she dies, by day.
But something that I don't hear often is that the subtle acting could be amazing back then as well. The scene when Dracula is trying to use his mind control on Van Helsing is awesome. You can see Van Helsing fighting back, solely through his facial expression and body language. You can see that he's starting to lose, but ultimately his willpower is too much for Dracula.
Your will is strong, Van Helsing.
When Renfield learns that Dracula has been feeding on Mina, he instantly decides to fight back against Dracula, and of course he loses. A lot of the dialogue in the book when he's speaking to Van Helsing and as he lay dying is used in this movie.
And he promised me things, not in words, but by doing them, by making them happen.